Hello guys, how you all doing? Just thought I'd give you a little look at this figure I've been working on last few days. Was waiting for the figure to arrive actually, because I managed to get the enterbay exposed head, the Robert Burke head, and I also got the faceplate before I got any of this. So it was kind of like something I was thinking of doing for a little while actually. And then obviously the figure came in, and I was very, very fortunate, and it did turn out to be a right result actually. But I managed to get the enterbay damaged helmet as well. I got that. That came through today actually. So because I had a few problems fitting the Neca helmet to the enterbay face sculpt, because there is quite a bit of difference in size, and I've had to do quite a lot of work with this. But yeah, it's sort of coming together really. I'll show you what I've done, but we'll have a little look at him. I've got to say, for the age of this figure, it's actually very good. It's a very good figure, very, very solid, and it's got a lot of weight to it as well. But given its age, you know, and the fact that, no disrespect to Neca, but you're not going to get a paint job as good as like enterbays or you know, or Hot Toys, because you know they're just not at that price point. So you can sort of see the difference between that helmet and this this armor. This has got a really nice paint job on it. It's very, very nice, really nice sort of metallic. Yeah, it does look nice. On video, it sort of matches up quite well, but to the eye, to the naked eye, you can see a bit of a difference. But what I managed to do with, actually, there's the Neca helmet. You can see it there. There is quite a bit of difference. And not only that, there's a difference in size as well. But what I had to do with the Neca head sculpt, I popped the head off. I managed to prise open the helmet. I was glad it wasn't one piece. Actually, it was actually in two pieces. So I got the helmet off without damaging it, which was a you know, a result. I then had to try and get this faceplate onto the bottom of the head. And what I did, it was a bit of a tricky one, but I actually sawed down the helmet. So I literally sawed his face off. And sawing in at angles as well, and then sanding down. So I had to sand this right the way back to fit this plate on. But then I had trouble because I was going to try and fit this Neca helmet on it, and there was a lot more work involved. And I managed to pick up the enterbay helmet, which actually came through today, and it fits perfectly. So with the work I've done, so I've actually got the enterbay faceplate, the enterbay helmet, the Neca head underneath on the peg, and the back of the head is Neca as well. So it's a bit of a cut and shut, but it works. I think it looks pretty damn cool. I also went with the open mouth on this one, mainly because I've got the Hot Toys Robo, which I absolutely love that figure. But I've got the closed mouth on that one, so I thought I'd go with the open mouth for this. But the plan was to actually pose it with the Robert Burke head. I know it's slightly unpopular, and you know there's not a lot of love for RoboCop 3, but I just thought it looked cool. It looks cool. You know, it just make a really nice figure, and the detail on this is superb. It is really, really good. Obviously, with enterbay, you're going to get a top-notch paint job as well, which it is. So, you know, I can pop that on there as well. And it looks really cool. But I'm actually liking this at the moment. So the plan was, and probably still will be, is to actually do a custom battle damage on this. With the enterbay damaged chest, I didn't like it. I thought it looked too... it just didn't look realistic enough for my liking. So I'm thinking of doing something very similar to what Hot Toys did on their second version of the Robo with the Murphy head. Because he's got some excellent damage and some stains, and I might do something similar to that. So I might beat this up quite a bit, and I think what it will do as well, it will because like I say, to the eye, that you can notice a bit of a difference between the helmet and the armour. So with all the damage, I think it will kind of like draw your eye away from that. So that's kind of like my plan at the moment. But I really like the enterbay quarter scale robo. I've seen a lot of the reviews, and it's kind of beautiful on the shelf, but it's kind of, you know, it's when you start moving it, it starts to basically all fall apart, literally. You know, the fingers fall off, and it doesn't pose that well. But I've got to say, this Neca figure is a very, very solid figure. It's very heavy, really, really well made. So I'm pretty happy with this. I quite like the pose on that hand as well. It's got a very sort of robocop kind of look to it. He's looking pretty cool. I'll try and turn him around just so I can show you the back of the head. Like I say, it's so this part here and all this bottom part is the Neca head with the enterbay helmet and the enterbay faceplate. So like I say, I've had to do quite a lot of work to kind of make it all fit together, but it's worth it. I think it's come out really well. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little look at that one, guys. I will probably start tearing this one up and damaging it and whatnot. If not that, then I might have a go at repainting the bodywork, try and get it similar to the helmet. But you know, that's a little project in the pipeline. So keep a lookout for that, and I will see you on the next video, guys. Take it easy. Be lucky.